What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Start This Business YouTube channel. This is another episode in the My Rental Car Journey mini series. I think this is episode 10, and I just had a kind of a breakthrough in this journey, and I thought it'd be a good idea to record this episode for the sake of the viewers and the people who've been following my journey the entire time. As you guys seen by the intro and seeing by the title, I have my first repeat renter. I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. Like, this is the reason why I'm really recording this episode too, is because I didn't anticipate on this happening. Like, of course, I know eventually that I will run into repeat renters. Like, I've seen it as I got started in this business and the YouTube channels that I watched. I've seen it before, so I knew eventually when you get your feet really established in this business, you're gonna deal with repeat customers. I didn't anticipate that I would get my first repeat customer so quickly. Again, I'm only, like a month and a half into officially listing my car on this platform, and I've already had someone come back and rent this car twice. So to me, just kind of looking at it, I feel like obviously I'm doing something right if I'm having people come back already and re-rent it. So again, just to give you guys a breakdown, this is what the episode is about. I'm just going to kind of go over the details a little bit, let you guys know how long they rented for, ultimately how much I made from this rental, and just give you a little background on the rental. So stay tuned. We're going to get right to it right after this. All right. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So again, repeat renter. This is kind of, again, it's not a huge deal, but it's something that kind of just lets you know you're doing the right thing. So it's a huge deal for yourself. Like, it's kind of a, okay, yeah, this is it. Like, this might be the right space that I'm in. So let's get into it. For the sake of obviously privacy, I'm not gonna review her name or anything like that. Obviously, it's female, because I just said it's her, so we're just gonna stick with that. But yeah, so originally the first time she came in and rented my car was November 20th. She actually rented my car from November 20th to November 30th. Again, kind of, if you guys saw the first the episode when I reviewed my first renter, just like him, she was very new to the platform. And just like any business, there comes risk. And the risk in this business is somebody might steal your car, or whatever the case may be. More than likely, they'll steal your car. So, with her being a new renter, with her just now being established in November of 2021, again, red flags are always going to be up. And again, because you're new, you're looking at this like, dang, I'm just now new into this business. I would hate for someone to steal my car this early. So you're going to have those reactions. I'm just letting you guys know it's normal for anybody. I'm sure anybody, any experts that are watching this, that are, well off into this business, will say the same thing. It's just a natural reaction. So of course, when I saw that, okay, I'm like, dang, she just now is established. I'm pretty much going to be like her first renter in 2021. But again, shout out to Tosin, one of my mentors when it comes to this space. Shout out to Tosin, man. He kind of told me, he's like, bro, you got to think, man, there's, your car's only $8,500. The people, the what they have to go through and the amount that they're going to have to sell it for to actually make some money off your car, for a lot of times is not worth it. So, you know what I mean? This is like a red flag that you may have to worry about if you have a high-end car. And this is why I'm glad, again, that I ain't going that route right now to get a high-end car, because it made sense. It's like, yeah, okay, so they're only going to be able to make like $3,000. So all the hoops and the boundaries and stuff they have to go through to make this happen, it just didn't make sense. So at the end of the day, obviously, I moved forward, and I'm glad I did. So I went ahead and moved forward with it. For the first time, it was a very smooth transaction. Actually, it's very smooth transaction. I met with the lady. She was a little bit older than me. She was cool. The trip was great, and like I said, it was 10 days. It's gonna be very hard to turn down a November 20th to November 30th booking because you're afraid someone's gonna steal your car. If you're gonna be worried about that, you might as well not even get into this business. So, obviously I shook all that first time jitters once again, shook that out, and I went ahead and moved forward, and had a very successful booking for that time. So when she brought my car back, no issues. I mean, the car was clean. She topped it off. The gas was where I wanted it to be. No accidents and anything like that. So everything was cool. So it was a very successful rent. And again, something I had to look back at and like, man, I'm glad I actually did it, because I was really close to like, I don't know, I might cancel it because she's new, you know what I mean? But I'm glad I had that conversation with Tosin, because that helped me, you know, go ahead and move forward with it. So yeah, so November 20th to November 30th, everything was good, successful booking, closed chapter. It just so happens that, you know, a couple days later, December 5th, she rebooked my car again. She rebooked my car from December 5th to December 8th. By this time, because she already rented my car for the amount of time she rented for, obviously I'm good. I mean, of course, once again, you being new into the space and not, you know, really understanding how your renter operate and, you know, the situation, you might have a little red flag like, okay, why is she renting my car again? She just had it for, you know, this amount of time. Why is she renting it again so soon? Like, you know what I mean? It just didn't make sense to me. Because I didn't take her for a Uber driver or a Lyft driver. So, you know, I had some questions, but, you know, again, because everything went so smoothly, and she didn't review my car the first time. I'm going to put that out there. But because all these things happened and she did rent my car for a good amount of time and she took care of everything, I moved forward with it. So again, I met her again, but this time, you know, after the first time, I don't ask people why they're renting my car. Like, that's not something, I don't know if that's something you should do or whatever, but at the most part, I don't ask people why they're renting my car. I mean, when I'm going over the check-in process and explaining things in my car, I'll let them know that, you know, I have features for people that are using it for rideshare purposes. Because I think a lot of people try to like hide that fact that they're going to use your car for rideshare purposes. I mean, I guess they don't want you to know that they're going to use it. I don't want that. Like, I want to make it clear that my car is for people that are going to use it for rideshare purposes. So I always explain that, even if they're using it for a couple days, whatever the case, I always explain that to see if they're going to come out and say it. So, you know, I went through that process, but because it was the second time, I was curious. I was just like, okay, why is she using my car? Like, you know what I mean? So I try to say it in a way that, you know, may have not have been so aggressive, like, why are you using my car? But I did ask her eventually, you know, I came to it just like, you know, basically, I just came out and said, are you using my car for rideshare? And she said no. And, you know, she told me that her car was being repaired. And, you know, once again, this was a very cheaper route for her. It made sense to me. It made sense. So yeah. So ultimately, that was the reason why she came back and rented my car. I did get 5-star. The good thing about it though was, you know, the advantage of having, you know, someone come back and rent your car so soon is that was like 2 quick, easy 5-star rentals. I mean, not rentals, but reviews. Of course, it was a struggle. I will tell you that. Luckily, her son was with her every time to drop her off to come pick up the car. And I eventually had to talk to her son, because after she came and got my car the second time, I was like, yo, you still haven't even gave me a review for the first time. And, you know, obviously when you're getting into the space for the first time, like, reviews are crucial. You know, especially when you want to become an all-star host, you need to have a certain amount of 5-star reviews to become one. So, of course, when you're starting, every time someone rents my car, I want a review. And she didn't even give me my review for the first time. So, you know, for the second time, I was like, yo, like, listen, like, I'm glad to have you back and everything, but can you please, you know, submit your boy a review? And luckily, her son was there, because she was like, I really don't know how to, you know, I'm not technology savvy. I don't know how to do all that. So I just talked to her son, like, look, bro, can you just give me, you know, a review? Like, you don't have to give me a 5-star. If you don't think I'm doing a 5-star service, please don't do that. But if I am, can you make sure that it's known? And of course, bro, like he said, I got you. So eventually, you know, at the end of the day, I ended up getting 2 5-star ratings from just one customer, which ended up working and helping my status. Because again, eventually you want to get to an all-star host, because that will put your car at the top of everything. So that was my goal, and that's why I had to push the review. So again, so I did get that, so that's a good thing. So at the end of the day, now the next thing comes to, how much did I make? And I know that's what a lot of y'all really care about. Y'all don't care about all that other stuff. Y'all really just want to know, how much did I make from, you know, these 2 trips? So, you know, kind of to break it down, once again, we're going to refer to the notes, but to break it down is, you know, again, we're going to go from the first trip. So for the first trip was from November 20th to November 30th. From that trip, I profited. Again, this is after I was about to say YouTube. This is after Turo takes out their fees and all their expenses. This is money that comes directly to me that I don't have to pay out. This is what I made. For those 10 days, I made $274.31. Okay, which is good. You know, for 10 days for one rental, $274.31 on a car that you're not driving. That's good. So that was what I made for that first trip. For the second trip, which was from December 5th to December 8th. I'm sorry I didn't mention that earlier. But the second trip, she got it from December 5th to December 8th. Maybe I did mention that earlier. But December 5th to December 8th, I made $70.87. So again, if you come back and total the two trips, I made a total from this one customer $345.18 from a total of 13 days. So again, this was you know, again, you may not, if you're not in this space yet, you probably don't understand why this is a big deal. But again, because I mentioned I just got 2 5-star ratings from her. In probably a span of 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I got 2 5-star ratings from her. I got $345.18 from her. I got referrals because obviously if she rented out twice and she gave me 2 5-star reviews, that means anytime she has a car issue, she's going to come to me. I can almost guarantee that anytime she needs a car, she is going to come to me, because she's not one of those people that uses, like, she's not using it for rideshare purposes. She's just one of those people that just needs a car to get around while her car is in the shop or getting repaired. That's not going to dig into her pocket so much. And, you know, those are your ideal customers. I thought my ideal customers were going to be Uber and Lyft drivers, but it turns out like the ideal customers are people whose cars are in the shop, because that means they're going to rent your car for as long as it takes for the car to get repaired, but they're also not going to drive it and put so much wear and tear and all the miles on it. So again, these are things that I'm figuring out as we're moving along with this process that I'm sharing with you guys. Is I'm starting to identify a new target, which is my perfect preferred customer, opposed to what I thought about when I first got into this business. So again, you guys are kind of getting to see the shift in that and where I probably will be shifting my marketing towards. So again, I didn't want to take too much time. I just wanted to break down my repeat renter and let you guys know the situation with that, and, you know, kind of give you guys a breakdown. So, you know, again, thank you for watching the channel. If I'm bringing you guys value, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Again, it may not be for you, but it may be to somebody that you know that's trying to get into this business where, you know, this may be very helpful for them. So again, make sure you like and share only if I'm providing value to you or somebody that you know can be provided to. All right, appreciate everybody. Y'all have a good one. Peace. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So again, as you know, we're gonna go over the repeat offender. Oh man, I said repeat offender. What the that? That's the old, like, the history coming out. We're gonna cut that and go to something else. Repeat offender. What the? All right, cut. What's up, everybody? But damn. Oh, I mean, just coming out the gate, like, that's the first time I coming out the gate. I mean, I don't even know what that was about to say, so start over. Cut.